Good morning, all you freedom-loving patriots out there. Craig Gibson here with Sons of Liberty, and this is Constitution Coffee and Service. All right, so originally we were planning on doing our fall harvest coffee roast. It hasn't got here yet. Last I checked, it was in Columbus, which means we will probably have it tomorrow. If we do, then our coffee of the week will be Sergeant O'Lantern. Sergeant O'Lantern is a it's a pumpkin pie flavored coffee. I've never tried it, so kind of excited to give that a try. This is a limited release, and once it's gone, it'll be gone until next year. So if people actually like it and are wanting it, it'll be a year till we get it back. But for today, we're doing our Overwatch Coffee Shop Java Grenade. Java Grenade is our caramel, vanilla, cinnamon, pecan, and rum flavored coffee. This was our number one seller until we released Tachycardia, and so now that's our number one seller right now. But we have several flavors to choose from, including some non-flavored coffees. We have both one through Overwatch Coffee Shop, and then of course we have our Black Rifle coffees. So, the Constitution is now far right wing. The Constitution, standing up for the Constitution, believing in the Constitution, upholding the rights of the people written down on this document, is now far right. And we were going to continue with the amendments today, but you know what? This is an important day. This is the day before the presidential election, 2020, here in America. And every election seems to become more and more important that people actually listen, pay attention, learn the facts, get out there, vote. And this year is no exception, and really this year it's even more important. Now, I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys who to vote for or who not to vote for. That's a personal decision every person has to make. But when our Constitution has now become far right, when the men and women who serve our country in the military, law enforcement, EMS, firefighters, are now considered far right, then our country is in serious trouble. Now, it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't, because when you think about it, the founding documents of our nation, the Declaration of Independence, the Bill of Rights, are all rooted in Christianity, with a belief in a God, in God the Creator, in a Savior, in Jesus Christ. So yes, it doesn't surprise me that the left would see it as a far right thing, a far right document. And you guys are probably going, well, wait a minute, what are you talking about? I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm talking about. A few years back, Ryan Weaver had invited me to a page on Facebook called Pillar of Patriots. It's an organization of veterans and those who support veterans. It's got several veteran-owned companies. That's how we got started with Seal One products and a few other things that we carry. Good people, real good people. Casey over at Pillar of Patriots, great guy. And so had been following their page and interacting with some of those businesses. And one of the other groups is Oath Inc. Well, Oath Inc. is not what people, and Facebook in particular, had decided they were. let me just read this real quick. This is from Gary Bartels over at Oath Inc. from 12 hours ago. Folks, in their infinite wisdom, Facebook somehow assumed Oath was connected with the far right-wing militia group Oath Keepers, and they removed all of our Facebook accounts, personal and the Oath account. 44,000 followers and a 12.2 million person audience gone with the click of a button. So Gary, of course, he got an account restarted, reopened the Oath account, but labeled it differently. And he says, "This is me starting all over. Were it not for Outdoor Association for True Heroes, which is what Oath stood for, I'd say screw it with my personal Facebook account. But our heroes deserve better than that." So, because Facebook can promote racism, Facebook can promote anti-Americanism and communism and socialism and any other ism there is out there, and terrorism if it benefits them and it aligns with their ideals. But let an organization that has a true heart for those who serve our country, let them have a Facebook page, and no, it's got to go. I told you, I'm not going to tell you who to vote for. A lot of you have already voted. I'm not going to tell you who not to vote for, but let me tell you this. Those of you that are supporting the Democrat Party, this is the kind of stuff you're supporting. You claim, a lot of you claim to be Christians, a lot of you claim to be patriots, but not if you're falling in line with the Democrat Party. You can say what you want about President Trump. That's fine. He's human. He makes mistakes. He says dumb things sometimes. I get it. But if you are falling in line with the Democrat Party, you are falling in line with the anti-American party, the anti-Christian party, the anti-work party, the anti-small business party. But this is Facebook. All right, you know what? They're an independent company. They can pretty much do what they want. And unfortunately, like a lot of large companies and corporations and that decide to censor people, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? But like I said, this is Facebook. Now, some of you might be going, well, how do they promote racism? Just the other day, and I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen this come up in your news feed, that a little banner about all the black-owned businesses that have shut down during COVID and shop in black business. Look, I have no problem with shopping black business, white business, Asian business, Hispanic business. But our country has lost almost 100,000 small businesses. Why are we just bailing out one or going to help one group of people? That's un-American. But our country has gotten into this whole, we must apologize for being patriots. We must apologize for being Americans. We must apologize for being white. We must apologize for being Christians. No more. No more. The Constitution, the same document that Facebook obviously hates, that the Democratic Party obviously hates, guess what? That Constitution, that document has the words written that these are God-given rights. You, Facebook, Democratic Party, Joe Biden, Nancy Pelosi, Kamala Harris, Schumer, all of you, none of you can take that away. And that's what you're scared of. That's what you're afraid of. You're afraid that the American people are going to finally say enough is enough and kick you out of office, which should have been done long ago. Unfortunately, we haven't. Guys, if you haven't voted yet, be in prayer about what you're going to vote for tomorrow. Don't vote based on a party. Vote based on your beliefs, your morals, your ethics. Do you really want somebody representing you as an American that has done nothing over the years in office? Do you want somebody representing you as an American who can't even complete a single thought without getting off track? Guys, our country's in trouble, and while I'm saying this is a very important election, understand this. Do not put your faith in man. They will fail you every time. This election is not going to fix everything. If you listen to the media and you look at some of the pictures in some of these cities, I mean, I was just on 9 News Denver this morning after my son had asked if I had seen the pictures from there. Businesses boarding up, getting ready for tomorrow because they're expecting violence. And here's the thing, they blame this all on President Trump, even though all of this started before he was ever in office. The whole BLM thing took place after Ferguson, which was in 2014, which was under Barack Obama, which was under the first black president in American history. So let me get this right. We are racist, even though this all started under Obama. Trump is a racist. Trump is an instigator. Trump is a divider, even though this all started under Barack Obama. Something's off there. People's logic is off. There's no such thing as common sense anymore, because there's nothing common about it. So anyway, guys, get ready for tomorrow. You know, there's rumors out there that, you know, some of these cities are going to be in chaos, war zone type situations, depending on how the election goes. If this had been 10 years ago, I'd say, yeah, probably not. Unfortunately, everything we've seen in 2020, everything we've seen from 2014 on up to this point, there is a very good likelihood that we could see this kind of aggression and hatred and evil in the streets of our cities. I just hope that you guys are prepared, ready to hang back, stay out of it. You know, unless evil comes to your door, just back up. Because these people that are instigating this, these people that are screaming for civil war, they have no idea what's coming. If that happens, they have no idea. Partially because they rather tear down history than learn from it. All right, guys. Our law enforcement, our men and women out there in uniform, they're going to be busy. They're going to be real busy. Busier than they have been. It's going to be more dangerous for them than it has been. And, you know, hopefully our guys around here all understand. You know, our sheriff's department, our local police department here. I hope they all understand if they need to come in, get out of the cold, come in, get your cup of coffee. You just want to come in and hang out, go for it. You need backup and you know, you're out here. Yep, we're here. I am not going to stand by and watch one of these officers get beat or be attacked. I'm not going to stand by and just let it happen. So, anyway, guys, our service people, love them, pray for them, thank them when you see them, because the job they do, they don't get enough credit. They don't get enough thank yous for what they do. And they don't do it for the thank yous, believe me. They really don't. They'd rather be able to just go about their day, do their job, and keep on going. They don't do it for that kind of credit. All right, guys. As always, faith, not fear. Be in prayer for our country because it's not looking good. And I'm not talking polls or election results. I'm talking just our country as a whole is not looking good right now. And as always, be the kind of American worth the sacrifice that these men and women make every single day. All right, guys, we will talk to you later. Possibly again this week. It just kind of depends on how things go. All right, guys.